All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Charron Zone, my rebooted podcast, video podcast, and audio podcast, available on YouTube for video and for audio everywhere that podcasts are available. Cheers! I'm here at the Ritz-Carlton in Amelia Island, Florida. And I figured I'd just update everybody on what's going on, music stuff and life stuff, and shout out to all of my amazing, wonderful fans and all of my VIP fans. So what's going on? Well, tomorrow, the 18th, we have a full band show here at the Ritz on Amelia Island. It's a private / corporate show. Shout out to Mike Sipe Entertainment, incredible booking agent. Has a really incredible company out of South Florida that I've been working with for many years. Oh, and cheers! Here's to morning coffee. If you were listening to this and not watching, I'm sitting right with the beach behind me in Amelia Island, and it's an absolutely beautiful day. And maybe you can hear the surf a little bit behind us, and maybe you can hear the birds a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, we're very excited to be back down here. I've been spending a ton of time. I was just in Nashville. We just got here yesterday. Spending a lot of time at the cabin in Nashville now that basically I'm living in Nashville and still have the place in Clearwater Beach, so we're kind of living both spots and doing a lot more in Nashville. Okay, so let's see. Before I don't, just wanted to mention that we had a dear fan of ours, of mine, pass away, Patty, up in Rhode Island. So I just wanted to send my condolences again to her family and all of her friends, including a lot of my fans. I always say that one of the most amazing things that I get to experience in my life with music is doing concerts and then having fans come and meet each other and create friendships out of thin air, and then it's like a little family reunion when I do concerts the next year, and then like all these people that met at a concert, they become friends, they go to other shows together, and then we come back into town, and then we get to see everybody. And I had a lot of the bigger shows. We get like a Charroniac fan club section where all the fans sit in one section. Like at Indian Ranch, we're opening for Trace Adkins coming up in June. We're gonna have a big, huge section where a lot of the fans can congregate to watch the show together. It's pretty amazing, and it's just one of those special things that I'm just lucky enough to get to experience through playing music. But yeah, Patty passed away. She was in a wheelchair since we met her at the first show in Rhode Island that I met her. But she used to come to the shows and just have a great time, and she would send me all these messages about how our music and music in general was helping her get through, because it was tough for her. So, just shout out to her family and all of her friends and all the fans that knew her and would come to the shows together with her. Life is fragile, so, and life is not easy, so definitely try to make the most of it and you just never know what's going to happen day to day, especially with this crazy world and, you know, with COVID and wars breaking out and everything. So let's see what else is going on. Okay, to all the musicians, I want to reiterate, and I should be saying this every 5 seconds, for musicians who just want to keep taking steps to the next level, next level, next level, next level. Here is my advice. It's very simple, but extremely powerful. You need to 10x, 10, is that an X? Yeah, 10x, 10x, 10x your social media right now. Starting yesterday, you need to 10x your social media. 10x your social media. It is unbelievably, incredibly powerful. And you might think, well, let's talk about why people do not 10x their social media. And I have many friends that I talk to, and I try to implore them to, you know, multiply their social media output by 10. And it all comes back to, let's face it, insecurity, because you don't want to be judged by people for posting too much. Now, I got over this about 10 years ago, and I used to think the same thing. Oh, what are people going to think? But listen, you know, music and business, it's a contact sport. You know, it's very, as if you're a musician, you know, it's unbelievably competitive. And you have the most powerful free marketing tool sitting in your pocket. And I can't tell you, it's hard to express how many opportunities I get every day because I'm on social media so much. And I literally talk to people every single day. Every single day. Yeah, I talked to someone yesterday that said the same thing. They were like, wow, Tim, you're incredible at social media. You're a social media marketing genius. And while I do like to think that I'm a genius, sometimes I'm not really. I mean, it's literally just doing what you're doing on social media, but doing it 10 times more than you. And I don't do anything. I mean, I'm not doing double backflips on, you know, on Facebook Live. I hit all of my social media platforms that I like. I actually started getting into TikTok because I've had a few videos go viral. So I do TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I don't do Twitter because I don't get it and I don't like it. I do some on LinkedIn. But, you know, I just do I do concert announcements. I do, of course, the agency announcements. I do, you know, of like what shows I've booked for people, my acts that I want people to book. I put that out. Then I do lifestyle stuff, do simple lifestyle stuff. If you're a musician, then you might not realize it, but your day-to-day life being a musician is very interesting. And especially when you're constantly around musicians, other musicians, you might think like, oh, we're all doing the same stuff. But, you know, 99% of people in this world are not musicians, and they don't have that kind of life. Like, they don't, you know, they're interested in, like, I don't know, you learning a song. They're interested in you changing your strings. They're interested in your sound check. They're interested in your backstage. They're interested in your, you know, if you're doing solo gigs, it's interesting because most people don't know what it's like to be a musician, and it's artistic and it's a different kind of lifestyle for sure. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is pretty interesting to me. So anyway, you know, just post little video clips of you hanging out with the band, you going to friggin' Applebee's with the band. Just anything and everything. You know, you going to rehearsal, just doing a shout out. Just do, you know, little clips of, hey, just like this. You know, hey, the week of this, you know, we're rehearsing Tuesday, and then we have a show at Sneaky Pete's on Friday. Whatever it is, you know, like, but make it easy for you and make it short and sweet. You know, just little things here and there. Use stories a lot. Stories with the algorithms for like Facebook. Stories are being seen a lot more than just regular posts on your pages. Yeah, and I like it. It's fun. Like, I like to show people what's going on. Oh, and here's, okay, so 10x. I don't know what I'm doing. 10x your social media right now. 10x your social media, okay? And this is a huge one. And my fans that are listening and watching to this will attest to this. This is unbelievably important. And I have seen in the past week some examples of musicians screwing this up big time. And you're just shooting yourself in the foot. You're going to ruin your career by not doing this. Engage with your fans like a real human and communicate. Right? Fans, drop me a comment. Let me know. If one of your fans posts something, anything on your social media, likes, comments, you better send them a comment back and, you know, like their comment, but send them a comment and not just thanks, you know. I mean, if someone says, oh, hey, I really like this, you know, you can say thank you, but if they send them real human communication and acknowledge them. Otherwise, people are going to be so turned off. Like, if I go on someone's social media and I comment on something, whatever it is, and they don't acknowledge that, I won't do it again with that person. I mean, you know, it's just extremely important. In music, I don't know why I would have to explain this, but your fans are everything. Your fans are the people that are if you don't have fans, or if you don't treat your fans like gold, you will not have a career. You have no base. You have nothing to even start with. So it's mind-blowing to me. But listen, engage with your fans. Engage with people who are engaging with you. Otherwise, they get turned off really quick. Think about it. Think about it from your perspective. If you're a musician and you go on some famous musician's thing, or anybody really, but, you know, someone that you look up to, you know, because your fans appreciate your music and they look up to you. So say, or there's a big producer or a songwriter or something that you look up to, and you comment on on one of their posts, and then that person that you look up to comments back and says, "Hey man, thank you so much," or "Hey woman, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Blah blah blah. Keep up the great work." If they do that, it's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be so excited, and you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be a fan of that producer, songwriter, artist, sports figure, whatever it is, 10 times more, right? Than if they just ignore you, or if they just like the post, or if somebody, like if somebody who's running their account likes the post or something. So use that same exact thing for your stuff. Okay, so the Charron agency is blasting off. We have contracts with the city of Claremont, Florida, for the 4th of July, for the band The Actual Bank Robbers to do a big 4th of July concert there. We have a contract for Bungalows, an extremely high-end resort in Key Largo, for the Shane Duncan Band to perform there. I believe that's Labor Day weekend. Super excited. We are playing there on the 4th of July as well. We have the Sugar Sand Festival coming up for the Tim Charron Band in Clearwater Beach, right down the street from my house. It's going to be massive. Probably 10,000 people per day at this. And we have Friday Night Soundwaves during Tortuga Festival, the Friday of Tortuga Festival for me, the Tim Charron Band, up in Fort Lauderdale, right next to, right on the beach, next to the world famous Elbow Room. We have, of course, June 5th, we're opening for Trace Adkins in Webster, Massachusetts at Indian Ranch, and also it's going to be my birthday party. So yeah, a lot of awesome stuff, and I'm working with a lot of the major songwriters in Nashville, the people that write all the hits for Kenny Chesney and George Strait and Garth Brooks and Tim McGraw and all these fun things, to put together songwriter events. So the Charron Agency we're working on that, and we just confirmed the Charron Agency is doing our 5th annual Songwriters in the Sand in Key West during the Key West Songwriters Festival, and that is at the beginning of May. So we're super stoked for all that fun stuff. And again, let me know if you have any questions so that I have topics to address on the podcast, whether you are a musician or a fan or a friend or anything, and I'll go over it. So there you go. Check out the Charron Agency at charronagency.com. Check out the Tim Charron Band at timcharron.com, and drop me a comment.